Well, I'm gonna go and get some wine down in my wine cellar. All right, here we go. Some Segura Vitas. Segura Vitas. Goes well with everything because it's sparkly. I did taste this awesome wine one time. It was this Cabernet. It was from BC, and it was really, really good. We tasted so much aroma, so much flavor, and it's supposed to pair really well with blue cheese. So pop of blue cheese in my mouth, I'm talking, drinking wine. All of a sudden I feel the blue cheese explode through my entire mouth. So much blue cheese. I'd never tasted a food pairing that was so effective and so tasty. God damn, I hate blue cheese. It was through my mouth everywhere. It was down my throat, and it was coming up into my sinuses. And, It was a really good food pairing. Yeah, one time we were at Souk Lake, and I couldn't find Souk potholes. I couldn't find a parking spot. Driving around, couldn't find anything, so I ended up parking on an embankment at 45 degrees, because then I wasn't on the road, because they said if your tires touch the road you'll get towed. I got towed anyway. So after I soaped up my friend's car with a bar of soap all over his windows, 'cause apparently it's hard to get off, turns out it's not really, ticked him off enough, he was a car guy. While I was at work, they actually bought a box of tampons, and they tamponed my car. That was kind of funny, actually. And so I come out of work like a week later, car's gone. Phone up my mom. Mom, who'd you give the car keys to? She's like, nobody. I'm like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, my car's totally stolen. It wasn't my friend's. Completely random incident. Just happened to come right after a whole bunch of revenge car tricks. Yeah, I kind of thought that it was my friend for like 3 hours, and then I'm like, my car's been stolen. We're up camping. I mean, we're teenagers. We were with my parents. I had a couple friends up, a cameraman, somebody else. And he's totally going to put that like one shot in, no matter how many hours of footage we film. So we have this pirate flag, got it from the store. It's pretty cool. We have a pirate flag. We put it on a stick, put it in front of our campsite. We're driving around with it on the car, and we just go "Arr" to people in the campground. Everybody thought it was great. So one morning we wake up and the pirate flag's gone. We're like, what kind of beep, 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 beep people would actually do this? Steal our pirate flag. This is heartbreaking. We asked around, nobody knew anything. We were pretty good friends with most of the campers because they thought we were funny because we were pirates. And all of a sudden the first clue comes in, which leads us to another clue, So a day and a half after it's been stolen, about 6 clues later, it's about afternoon, it's recommended in the last clue that we go down for a swim in the lake. And while we're swimming in the roped-off swim zone, these 2 girls come zipping by on a ski-doo with their pirate flag. Wow! We're like, what are you doing? And they end up turning this big, huge donut. They stick it into this big log in the middle of the lake, and they yell something that was totally memorable to them, but we couldn't hear over the ski jets, and they zoom away. I don't think the story was that epic in the retelling, but we had to end up swim out and get it from the log too. Later we met them, and they totally weren't interested in us at all. They just watched this movie, and they thought that'd be funny if they acted it out. That was a reenactment of my very first bonsai tree.